Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Emma Frost, and today we're moving on to battle number 4 in Colossus's hero path. You fight good, but can you fight blind? The Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor, looks down at Emma Frost, who has just fallen in battle. Let me show you how to really use dark magic. So today we're facing Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen. Bystanders captured by Madeline are demon goblin villains with 2 attack. You can fight them to rescue them as bystanders. You cannot fight her while she has any demon goblins. She always leads Limbo. And Master Strike, Madeline captures 4 bystanders. If she already had any before that, then each player gains a wound. And the scheme is the Dark World of Svartalfheim. Set up 10 twists. Put this twist next to a city space or HQ space that doesn't already have one as Eternal Darkness. Special rules: villains in city spaces with Eternal Darkness get +1 attack, and to recruit a hero in an HQ space with Eternal Darkness you must pay an extra 1 recruit. Evil wins when all city spaces or all HQ spaces are covered in Eternal Darkness, so you lose at twist 9 basically no matter what. We're also facing the Hellfire Club and the Ghost Racers, and we're playing as Soulsword Colossus, Magic, Nightcrawler, Warpath, and Legion. So the funny thing about Madeline is because of all the bystander stuff, she's basically tailor-made to fight Jean. Or Jean is tailor-made to fight her. Which is, I think, a good little gimmick because clones and all that. And I also want to bring in Star-Lord T'Challa because he's a relatively new hero. I think I've used him once before, but I lost that game when I used him, so I want to give him another shot. I'm going to be replacing Magic because, once again, I don't feel like her sidekick gimmick is going to be super good. She does have the right colors, though, which is a little bit awkward, but I'll replace her anyways, and I'm going to get rid of Legion. He's got a lot of weird, like, split stuff. He's doing a lot of weird things, this hero, and the main payoff is Channel Fire, because he's got a lot of random classes. Legion is good, it's just not what I'm trying to do. Though it would vibe pretty well with Star-Lord T'Challa. So the idea here is I make a covert deck with Jean and her bystander synergy stuff. Read your thoughts, mind over matter, all that good stuff, psychic heart. And then the other side can be either a strength deck with Star-Lord T'Challa and Warpath, and it's Soulsword Colossus. Those 3 have strength stuff. Or it could be an instinct deck with like Nightcrawler, Warpath, or it could be like a combination of all 3. There's stuff that can be done here. It's a little bit more malleable than I usually do with my starting strategies. I normally go for 2 very distinct strategies. This time I have 1 very distinct strategy with Covert Bystander, and then the other one can be a little bit more lenient depending on what shows up. So let's go. Master Strike, Madeline captures 4 bystanders. If she already had any bystanders before that, each player gains a win. She gets a news reporter, a normal bystander, a cloning technician, and another bystander. Okay, read your thoughts is here, but I cannot afford it, which is unfortunate. This also vibes well with a Warpath card, Plan the Heist. I didn't mention that before, but this vibes well with Warpath. Both sides have a 4-4 recruit split. Let me fight this first. When you rest this bystander, draw a card. If this draws me a recruit card, I can buy Read Your Thoughts. Good, okay. That is beautiful and perfect and great. Okay, so if the right side is doing covert bystander, this side needs another strategy. And that other strategy is probably just going to be strength. Strength and maybe a little bit of covert. Fight or flight should be very strong, this setup, because of how I've built the decks. That's like one of the main reasons I brought in Star-Lord T'Challa. This card is very, very good if the majority of the hero deck is strength or covert. So let's start with that, and then a sidekick or something, and this side's kind of weird. It might just be taking the leftovers, to be completely honest with you. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I should have fought a bystander. Whoops. I mean, I guess maybe I didn't want to fight a bystander. Maybe I want to save the bystanders for when I have the Gene card on this side. Anyways, Plan the Heist should be pretty good over here. The Warpath card that it synergizes with is not here yet, but this is still a good card. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the bystanders to get with Read Your Thoughts. Ambush, the Mastermind captures a bystander. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. Take Bamf over here. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Alright, I'm gonna fight a bystander for 2. When you rest this bystander, play a copy of one of your shield heroes or Hydra allies. I'll play a copy of a shield agent, and I get 1 recruit for rescuing a bystander. Blend into shadows. I think I want to take an Invade the Inferno, because if another Read Your Thoughts shows up, I can take it. Okay, it's not a Read Your Thoughts. It is, however, a Psychic Surge, which I kind of want over here. Alternatively, I take Blend into Shadows so I can fight more things with Read Your Thoughts. The problem is, I don't really have anything to go into with this Read Your Thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, there's no big card to ramp into. I guess this. This vibes well with the other T'Challa card I bought, Plan the Heist. It's the wrong color, but that's not the end of the world. I'll take Psychic Search and a new recruit. Okay, Scheme Twist. Put this twist next to a city space or HQ space that doesn't already have one as Eternal Darkness. Okay. I'll just put this on the bridge. I don't really care about stuff escaping that much, and I'm never going to be able to fight Sebastian anyways, so he's probably just going to get to the bridge and then I'm never going to be able to fight him. Alright, 5 recruit. I should just buy this, I guess. Endless Endurance isn't bad. It's not my favorite, but I like it more than certain other cards of this sort of variety. Dangerous Maneuver. That's the card that I said vibed well with Mr. T'Challa. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Why am I not fighting goblins? Like, I'm supposed to be saving them, I get it, but also I kind of need to get rid of some of them. I'm gonna fight a goblin for 2. And this does vibe well with the T'Challa card that I just bought. Or bought a few turns ago. I think I'd rather have Blend into Shadows, though, maybe. I'm never getting the tactical formation for this. That's just not happening. So this is just a KO sometimes, which is not amazing. Alright, well first of all you've escaped. I need to KO something and then we get some wounds. Escape, each player gains a wound. And Ambush, this villain ascends to become a new Mastermind. He gains the ability Master Strike. Each player simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Mastermind dominates the revealed hero with the highest cost and tied for highest. I tend to forget that you exist when you are in my games, so let's try not to forget that he exists. Okay, I'm empowered by Covert. I'm just gonna fight a Ghost Racer, the one on the bridge, because it costs more. Fight you for 4, I choose not to reveal and KO my Shield Trooper, and I will buy... it's a great question. I'm gonna buy an Officer. Okay, Scheme Twist, I am once again going to put this over a villain, because, again, I don't really care about these escaping. 3, Recruit. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 Recruit. 2, Attack, rescue a bystander. Rescue, I may defeat a henchman. Don't mind if I do. So, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. I'll just KO this. And whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 Recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. Can rescue 2 more bystanders to get 2 more recruit, which would let me buy some random garbage. I do like random garbage. I think Cross the Multiverse could be pretty damn good. Do I even want Dangerous Maneuver? Like, I don't have the tactical formation for this. I don't have any 5s. Never mind, I lied. I do have a 5. The 2s, though, are a little bit awkward. I guess I could pair it with, like, a new recruit or something. Fight this for 2. Clone the next hero, recruit this turn as a printed cost of 3 or less. Well, now I kind of want to buy this, and then I fight this for 2. You can recruit, and I recruit this for 2 and clone it. I forgot that the cloning technician was up there. And then I buy Across the Multiverse. It's the wrong colors, but should still be pretty good. Okay, draw 2. I am empowered by Covert. I could buy this, or I could teleport this to buy this later. I think I'm just going to play it and buy another Bamf. Fight this for 5. Fight, reveal top card of your deck, KO it or teleport it. KO that. Buy this for 3. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, there's nothing to rise. Okay, 2 attack, look at the top 2 cards of my deck, discard any number of them and put the rest back in any order. I kind of want to go for the KO, but that means I'm discarding both of these, which is not ideal. That makes this card do nothing this turn, which is a little bit awkward. I guess that's fine. Like, I don't want to discard this, so I'm not going to. Top card of my deck does not cost 0. So I've got not enough attack to fight anything, and enough recruit to buy something. Probably Blend into Shadows. I like this card. I'm gonna take the Grim Trackers over here on the right, I think. Ambush, each player chooses an X-Men hero from their discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. Okay. When I draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, I draw 2 extra cards. Yeah, I definitely want this on the right. I could take one of these on this side. This side has some covert stuff that it wants to do, like with Fight or Flight. So I'll take one of these over here. Master Strike, Madeline captures 4 bystanders. If she had any more before that, each player gains a wound. Scott Lang's Head, Photographer, Shapeshifted Copycat, and a bystander. I don't have any strength over here other than this card, right? I guess I'm just gonna say Jean, because that's the most likely thing for me to hit. What if Jean? Okay. So I'm empowered by Covert. I have 5 attack. 6 attack. 8 attack means I can fight Mastermind, and I think that's a good idea. Oh, right. Hold up. I forgot. Hold up. That was this turn, right? Okay. Mastermind dominates the one with the lowest cost? Highest cost, okay. Okay, I can't fight Mastermind this turn. Everything I just did is still a thing, but I can't fight Mastermind because he is at 9. I could still play this. I don't need to. I'm just going to fight Emma and teleport this for later. Fight Emma for 6. Custom tile Lua Error. Cool. Take this over here and this over here. And then 3 recruit. I'm going to buy Grim Tracker. If I bought Grim Tracker first, I could have fought him. Oh well. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I could send you undercover. I don't think I want to. I think I just want to buy this. Ooh. Telekinetic Mastery. Very good. Start with this. 3 recruit. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 recruit. I'm going to very much try to get this card this turn. 2 attack, rescue a bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander, I get 1 recruit. I'm going to fight a bystander for 2. Scott Lang's Head. Whichever player has the most VP or tied for the most may KO one of their cards. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that the person with 10 cards in their victory pile has more VP than the player with 2 cards in their victory pile. Fight this for 2. I just rescued 2 bystanders, so I get 2 recruit, and then I buy this for 7, and then I teleport Blend into Shadows. Mind over Matter, also very good. Master Strike. Madeline captures 4 bystanders. If she had any before that, each player gains a wound. Detective Wolverine, Comic Shopkeeper, Lawyer, and Public Speaker. Each player gets a wound. Okay, I am empowered by Covert. I'm going to play this and buy Swashbuckler. Buy this for 5. Should have bought that first in case another Covert showed up, but that's fine. Fight a Ghost Racer for 3. Choose not to reveal a Covert card so that I can KO this. Ambush Inferno Cyclops captures a bystander. Okay. Do I have the tactical formation? I do not. I only have 1 X-Men. 2 X-Men. I lied. So let's start with... I forgot about you again. I forgot about him again. Pretend that this side revealed something lower, and then this side revealed Blend into Shadows. I don't remember what the right side had, but pretend it revealed like a 3 or something. I always forget Mastermind exists. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Okay, I need to say a number. What number am I saying? What is in here? I kind of want to say 5. So that if it is the 5 cost, I can draw it. I don't remember the other costs in my deck, so I'm just going to say 5. Okay, that's fine. I put this on the bottom, put this on the top. I reveal the top card of my deck, costs 0, I may KO it. And 2 recruit. Once per turn I can fight a bystander as a demon goblin villain. It's notably this doesn't rescue the bystander. Then 5 attack. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 attack, and then I rescue a bystander for each other X-Men here I played this turn, that would be 1. I get an attack, and then I get another 1. I get 2 recruit, usable only to recruit heroes in the HQ space under the bank. I'm probably not buying that card. I once again cannot fight Mastermind. I think I'm just going to fight a bunch of bystanders. Fight this for 2. Investigate the villain deck for a villain with 1 BP and put it into my victory pile. I reveal a covert so I don't have to KO. I get an attack. I fight this for 2. Deal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice against one that costs 3 or less. Put the rest back in any order. It's a little bit awkward. But I rescue a bystander so I get +1 attack. I could fight this. That'd give me another bystander, which doesn't really help right now. I could also fight another bystander, get another attack, fight Infernal Darkchild. Fight this for 2. Fight when you risk this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rules text, put the rest back in any order. Well, it's a little bit awkward. But I do get an additional attack from Jean, and then I fight this for 5. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck, KO it or teleport it. 4 recruit. Do I want another Invade the Inferno? Maybe. Just 1. Right, because that brings out another Mind Over Matter. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. We have an escape. I need to KO something here. Probably an Endless Endurance. To recruit. I don't think I send this undercover. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna send it undercover. I could fight a demon bystander to get a KO. I could also just fight this to get a KO, and hopefully it doesn't rise. Fight this for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. This is the right color. I don't really have What If synergy over here, but I'm gonna take it anyways just because it's the right color. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Got another escape. I need to do another KO. I'm gonna invade the Inferno. Okay, to attack, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard any number of them and put the rest back in any order. Need some KOs over here. Fight this for 3. Fight, choose not to reveal, KO this. Fight this for 3. Fight, choose not to reveal, KO this. Master Strike! I'm gonna start with this one so I don't frickin' forget. Each player simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Mastermind dominates the revealed hero with the highest cost or tied for the highest. Okay, this side will reveal Dangerous Maneuver, this side will reveal Bamf. And then Madeline captures 4 bystanders. She gets a bystander, an aspiring hero, a rock star, and a normal bystander. And she had some bystanders, so we get some wounds. I am empowered by Covert. Going to fight you for 3. Or fight this one for 4, I guess. And I choose not to reveal and KO this. To recruit, I'm going to buy a new recruit. Twist. I'm going to put this over a villain spot again. Okay, let's see here. To start with this, reveal top card of my deck, costs 0. I may KO it. It doesn't. Okay, so I do get the what if, but there's no color. Like, it doesn't share any colors, so that doesn't actually help that much. I definitely want Mind Over Matter, which means I need to rescue a bystander this turn. I might just rescue 2 bystanders here. Fight this for 2. Gives me an extra recruit. I'm gonna teleport Blend into Shadows. I need to eventually kill Mastermind, and that's gonna be pretty damn hard. This for 2, and you rescue this bystander, I gain a sidekick, and I get a recruit from Read Your Thoughts, and I buy Mind Over Matter. Scheme Twist, this is going to go over the bank. Teleport Bam for buy Swashbuckler. Buying Swashbuckler seems like a decent idea. Buy this for 5. Fight a bystander for 2. Get him this bystander, get up another bystander. Scheme Twist. This is going to go over Endless Endurance. I'm going to be getting a lot of these Scheme Twists now because I got pretty lucky with the early game, so there's only 5 left. Do I have Tactical Formation? I don't. Let's start with Plan the Heist. To attack, look at the top 2 cards of my deck, discard any number of them, and put the rest back in any order. Okay, I need those cards. So I will not discard either of them, which means Dangerous Maneuver is once again going to be useless, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. To recruit, I can fight a demon this turn. To attack, rescue a bystander. So once again, a useless card. Going to fight... I think I just fight a demon this turn to get a KO, right? Notably, this isn't rescuing a bystander, but I do get to KO one of my heroes, and I will teleport this, and I will buy another Blend into Shadows. Steel Interception could be kind of okay over here. It vibes well with the Star-Lord T'Challa What If card, because it empowers by both. One attack, draw a card. Going to fight... I'm going to not send this undercover. Keep it around a little bit longer. I'm going to fight a demon for 3. Once again, this isn't rescuing the bystander. And then I fight... Then I KO this. And I buy Unexpected Exit. Ambush. The Mastermind captures a bystander. Okay. One attack. I'm going to investigate for a... What is this card? That's the real question. I think it's a gray card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gray. I'm going to investigate for a 4. Okay. Then, no, Blend into Shadows first, then invade the Inferno. Then 5 attack. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 attack, and then I rescue 2 bystanders because I play 2 X-Men. And this bystander I get 1 recruit, and I get 1 attack from Telekinetic Mastery, and I rescue a bystander I get 1 attack from Telekinetic Mastery. Okay, I can fight Mastermind. Get rid of this guy. Okay, one of these gets one of these, and the other one gets the other one. I think I'll take Endless Endurance over here, and Blend into Shadows over here, and this one gets KO'd. For Recruit, I'd take another Blend into Shadows. I just like Blend into Shadows. It vibes pretty well with everything. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead. Nothing to rise. Okay, what is in my deck? I have no idea. I'm gonna say Covert, probably. No, I'm gonna say Instinct, or I'm just gonna say Nightcrawler. I think if I just say Nightcrawler, that's the most likely to hit. What if Nightcrawler? Alright, very good. And I'm gonna KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO specifically this wound. Fight you for 6. Fight KO one of my heroes, and I buy... I kind of like Invade the Inferno over here. Okay, Scheme Twist, this is going to go over Read Your Thoughts. I definitely want the Mind Over Matters if I can get them. Alright, whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I draw a card. I don't have a 5 for the... Wait, I have 2 of these? Right, I cloned them, I remember now. 2 attack, rescue a bystander. When you rest this bystander, say a hero name and reveal top 3 cards of your deck, put one of those cards with the exact hero name into your hand, put the rest back in any order. I'm going to say Jean Grey. Okay, put the rest back in any order. I'm going to draw one of these. I want to draw this one. I draw this with Mind Over Matter. 4 attack, what if Covert? It's Covert, 1, 2, 3, I get 3 attack. 2 attack. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard any number of them and put the rest back in any order. Then I reveal top card of my deck, cost 0, I may KO it. Then I'm going to fight this bystander for 2. Draw an extra card at the end of the turn, and I draw a card from Mind Over Matter. Fight this bystander for 2. I draw a card from Mind Over Matter. Fight this for 2. I get a recruit, and I draw a card from Mind Over Matter. Fight this for 2. It enters the city, but I did rescue it, so I draw a card from Mind Over Matter. Fight this for 2. I draw a card from Mind Over Matter. Alright, you have showed up at the least useful time, but Throg is 2 recruit, and then I get an additional recruit, or additional 2 attack from his effect. I buy this for 6. And I do have the Tactical Formation now, so reveal top card of my deck, costs 0, KO it. And Tactical Formation 2, 2, 5, I get 3 attack. How do I feel about shuffling right now? If I fight this, I really don't want to do that. So I'm just going to fight Madeline for 10 and let this escape. That's a little weird, but why not? Fight this for 10. For each Limbo villain in the city and or escape pile, Madeline captures a bystander. 1 Limbo, 2 Limbo. So Madeline gets a normal bystander and a paramedic. That is not where those go. I could fight this bystander for 2, but then I would shuffle, and I don't really want to shuffle right now because then I don't get these in the shuffle. So I'm just going to buy a new recruit and let Cyclops escape and be be sad about it, but I guess it's fine. Okay, first of all, the escape effect happens. I'm going to KO Endless Endurance. And escape, the Mastermind captures all the bystanders this villain had, and each player needs to discard a card because the bystander was carried off. Okay, I am empowered by Covert. I'm gonna play this card and then play this card, and I get 6 attack. Wow, it's a lot of attack. I'm gonna try and clear the city a little bit. Don't play these. Fight you for 4. Fight up to 2 cards in your hand that have a recruit icon, gain teleport this turn. And then I fight you for 4. Wait, no I don't. I fight you for 4. And reveal this so that I don't have to KO, and then 2 recruit, I will buy a new recruit. Scheme Twist, I will put this over the Read Your Thoughts. 2 more Scheme Twists and I lose. Let us start with this. I do have the Tactical Formation, so... Reveal top card deck costs 0, I may KO it. It doesn't. That is a 3. 1 attack, I'm going to investigate for a card that costs 3. Leave this on top. Forgot the 3 attack from this. Reveal top card deck costs 0, I may KO it. And then Tactical Formation 3, 2, 2, 5. 2 recruit, I can fight a bystander this turn. 3 recruit, whenever I rescue a bystander I get +1 recruit. And then 5 attack. Whenever I rescue a bystander this turn I get +1 attack, and then rescue a bystander for each other X-Men here. I played this turn, oh I played this first. 1, 2, 3. So I rescue 3 bystanders, 1 bystander. When I rescue this bystander, draw a card. And I get 1 recruit, 1 attack. Bystander, 1 recruit, 1 attack. Bystander. I'm going to investigate for a card with an attack icon. Put this on the bottom. 1 recruit, 1 attack. I play Mind Over Matter. And then Psychic Search, 2 attack, rescue a bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander, I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 attack, look at the top 2 cards of my deck, discard any number of them, and put the rest back in any order. I fight this bystander for 2. When I kill this bystander, you look at the top card of your deck, costs 0, KO it. And then I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw a card. Fight this bystander for 2. When I rescue this bystander, I may KO a wound from my hand or from any player's discard pile. I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw a card. Fight this bystander for 2. I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw a card. If I rescue any more bystanders, I draw 2 cards now. I'm going to fight Madeline for 10. Madeline captures 5 bystanders. Oh boy, we're in the money now. A normal one, Maggie Lang, paramedic, forklift driver, and Sunspot. Gonna fight this bystander for 2. Whenever I rescue a bystander, I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 2 cards. I have no idea what's on top of this deck. I'm gonna say Covert because I want it to be Covert. Okay, it's not. I'm just gonna discard that then. I'm gonna rescue this bystander for 2. You return a card that costs 2 or less from your discard pile to your hand. Okay. I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 2. That's not how that works. Rest this bystander for 2. I KO a wound from my hand or from any player's discard pile. Okay, that doesn't work, but I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 2. I should buy something. I'm going to buy this for 6. And buy this for 3. And then fight this for 2. When I rest this bystander, put any number of heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. I don't think I need Read Your Thoughts anymore, so I'm going to put both of these on the bottom. I'm also going to put Endless Endurance and Steel Interception on the bottom. I want to try and get some rares. That's also fine. And I rescued a bystander, so I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 2. Then I buy this for 2, this for 6, this for 3. 4 attack, whenever I rescue a bystander, I draw a card. Then 2 attack, rescue a bystander. Whenever I rescue a bystander, I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 3. Okay. Then I buy this for 6. 2 attack, rescue a bystander. You'll top 2 cards of your deck, put okay. Wow, it doesn't cost 2 or less. I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 3. Then I rescue this bystander for 2. I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 3. I played a strength this turn, so this is 3 attack. Buy this for 2. Then I am going to investigate for a card that costs 2. Then I will play this for 3 attack. I'm going to fight Madeline for 10. Madeline captures a bystander from each other player's victory pile. Then I'm going to fight this bystander for 2. Get up another one. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Judge one of those cards to be best and show that player draws that card. I rescued a bystander, so I get 1 recruit, 1 attack, and I draw 3. And I rescued another bystander, so I get 1 attack, and I draw 3. I'm going to buy this for 4. Going to fight Madeline for 10. Each other player reveals an X-Men hero or gains a wound. There's an X-Men. Then I'm going to play this, and play this, and play this, and play this, and do the superpower. This side's going to not reveal and gain a wound, so I get 2 attack. Play this. This side's going to not reveal and gain a wound, so I gain 2 attack. And then I've got some cards. Going to fight. I don't know what you're at. I'm going to say that you're probably above 21. I'm going to fight this for 4. KO this. Fight this for 4. KO this. And fight Madeline for 10 and win. Easy game, easy life. I love Jean too. I love her strategy. I love just drawing a billion cards. This is just fun. Let's count some victory points. Left side got 13. And the right side got... this would be 2 because I have 1 rare. 90. If you add those together, you get 103. I've noticed that ever since Tabletop Simulator started changing me to white at the start of these games, that the right side has started to have the better deck more often than the left side. Funny how that works. There's not a whole lot to say about this deck. It's just a very good bystander synergy deck, and bystander synergy works really well against Madeline, so. And there's like other stuff in here too, it's not just bystanders. Some of the Warpath stuff was kind of awkward, it didn't really work all the time. Same with the Star-Lord T'Challa stuff. But clearly didn't matter that much. This side was just sort of leftovers. I tried to make like a swashbuckler deck work. I tried to make Star-Lord T'Challa work with Fighter Flight. Fighter Flight's a very good card if the hero deck is built for it. Like, this is a 2 recruit card that was like, I think every time I played it, it was 3 attack. Like, that ain't bad. I never got the superpower on it, but if it was 3 attack draw card, ooh, that's spicy. I don't really know what went wrong over here. A lot of wounds. I never really got rid of all the wounds. This is just like mid-tier decent cards for most of the deck, I think, which is, I guess, is the problem. Not enough to really push through anything. I'm curious where the last scheme twists were. I was still 2 away from losing. Okay, they were all pretty deep. I was fine. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Next time we're moving on to battle number 5, so thanks for watching and I'll see you guys then.